Back at it. Happy Monday to you, Adam Deal, Charles Ashley, uSportsCentral, the only place that covers New Mexico high school sports like this every single day. Charles does a decent job. I think I went undefeated in my picks.
You did. You did a good
this
job,
week, Charles.
man.
That's the third time. I, unlike you, I do like to pat myself on my back, so I will. That's the third time I've done that this
That's a good job.
this year.
I have a soft spot in my heart for underdogs, so sometimes I tend to pick these underdogs, but it's all
You got a
it's
soft
all
heart.
good.
You have
it's
to.
all
You got to
good.
be cutthroat in this business, Charles. You got to go straight
Look at you.
to it.
I love the kids.
We're talking 3 and out right here. 3 and out, and this topic now. Let's step up a couple of divisions.
Oh, more heartbreak for me. Here
Yeah,
we go.
you poor guy. You
Here
know,
we
I
go.
told you that I was gonna go at you today, but I kind of feel bad. The NFL recap. Of course, we're talking about the Chicago Bears. Let's give me some love. The Cowboys get it done again.
Gotta give them some love.
And they beat the New York Giants 31-21. They controlled the line of scrimmage. DeMarco Murray has just surpassed the great Jim Brown in 7 straight 100-yard-plus rushing games to start the season, too. I mean, that's what's amazing about it.
50-some years.
He's got 911
50-something
rushing yards. DeMarco Murray does, so he is fantastic. That O-line is fantastic. The defense, Rob Marinelli has done a great job with them. So Cowboys just a little bit different than everybody thought this year.
Everyone but who?
But you said it. You're right. You know, I'm going to give you a lot of credit. You said it.
You know what? It's because as being a fan of the Bears, I can appreciate a good team when I see one. I was telling people, I like that Cowboys team. I really, you know what I was impressed with the win yesterday? It's 14-14 at halftime. They're passing the ball. They were getting a little bit out of their element again, and then they went to halftime and said, oh, forget that. They came back, and it was heavy dose of Murray, and then what happened? Play action was open all game after that.
And
so,
I'll tell you
impressive
what,
win.
Tony Romo looked sharp
Yes.
again. He passed for 274 with 3 touchdowns, did have an interception, but he looked good. And how about Dez Bryant is just on top of his game.
He
Dez Bryant is
runs
an animal.
angry.
Yeah.
He gets there's no
He's
easy
tough to go down.
Yeah. So he's like Steve Smith, but a lot better.
Well, the Bears, they slip up to the Miami Dolphins in the second half. They don't look sharp. Cutler with a fumble and an interception, and now the wheels are spinning. Cutler maybe doesn't look the part. Is what all the rumor is. And what do you think, Charles? What do you think about Jay Cutler?
I'm going to ask you this, and this is as simple as it gets.
Okay.
You have Jeffrey, Marshall, Bennett, Forte.
It's pretty good.
You could put any quarterback back there that's an all-pro right
Do you
now.
remember Josh McCown did
Yes.
last year?
Put someone back there, and you can be marvelous.
So are you done? Are you completely sold that he's not the
Jay
answer?
Cutler is not a team player. This is the problem. If he was a team player, he would sacrifice little things like throwing it into traffic all the time. He never takes blame for anything either. At least Tom Brady will come out and say, you know what, guys, this loss is on me. Have you ever heard Jay Cutler say that?
Well, what about – no, I mean, I haven't. On the opposite, same division,
Green Bay.
how good does Aaron Rodgers look? Just torched the
4 straight
Carolina
wins
Panthers.
now.
Smashed the Aaron Rodgers and Green Bay Packers are looking fantastic.
Yeah.
And this man right here is looking fantastic. Jordy Nelson, maybe the best receiver in the league right now. At least he's the best weapon. That 1-2 punch with Jordy Nelson and Randall Cobb, teams are struggling. And the Carolina Panthers are struggling. That division is struggling with the Saints. The Falcons, they look terrible against the Ravens.
And we all know how bad the Bucs are.
The Bucs, who's going to win that division? I mean, Atlanta must be feeling great. They get trashed the last 3 weeks, and they still might win that division.
It's a toss-up. Whoever standing at the end of the season is going to basically win it. Like, whoever can just manage to muster up 8 wins will win this division. Someone might win it with 7.
Real quick, one more last thing to bring up, I guess, is, of course, last night. Denver Broncos smashed the Niners. That's not the big story. The big story was that Peyton Manning surpassed Brett Favre at 5:09 to Demaryius Thomas for the touchdown. We'll talk a little bit more about Peyton Manning.
Impressive fashion, too, though.
Right.
I like Peyton Manning, man. I'm a fan of Peyton Manning. I've always been a fan of Peyton Manning. And so to see him break it, he's the type of person you want to break that.
We both said that the Niners would not make the playoffs. We're looking okay right now.
We're looking
That's
okay.
3 losses, though their schedule does get a little bit softer now. So we'll see where the Niners
And some of those defensive guys come back.
Yeah.
So
let's go now at 3 and out, Charles. We might as well talk about the last game remaining, and that is Monday Night Football. The Texans will go to Pittsburgh in the Steel City to take on the Steelers, where J.J. Watt and company have. J.J. Watt, by the way, is just stupid, ridiculous unbelievable.
He is a man.
Isn't he?
That's a man.
And the Pittsburgh Steelers are playing atrocious. That's probably the most understated thing that you can say. I'm not smart enough to think of another way to put it. They're playing terrible.
Wait a minute. But if I'm Pittsburgh, I'm happy to see Ryan Fitzpatrick coming into the town.
But what about that running game? What about Arian Foster? Are you happy to see that?
No, Foster's going to get his carries, but
he's playing good.
But Pittsburgh has been struggling against passing teams also. So if you're saying, okay, we know they're going to run the ball. We have Le'Veon Bell. I think Pittsburgh can match them running game for running game. And in Big Ben, I got Big Ben over Fitzgerald any day.
Odds of Le'Veon Bell getting me 30 fantasy points tonight, 35 fantasy points tonight. Le'Veon Bell, odds of that?
You know what? I don't know, man.
I'm going to drop 25. To 2 and 5 in my big fantasy league, and I don't like that. If anybody has any suggestions, please let me know, because I'm just terrible.
Bell is a good someone didn't do their job on your team, because it shouldn't come down to 35 points.
Let's just say a lot of people didn't do their job on my fantasy football team. Who you got?
I can't wait till we do our fantasy show.
I'm going to go with Houston 27-20.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty high scoring, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to say 24-20. That's too high scoring. 24-20. 3 points makes a difference.
I think I'm going with Steelers. I think Tomlin's going to come out and say give a heavy dose of Bell. I think Big Ben's going to sit in the pocket. I think Watt's going to put a hurting on him, but I'm going Steelers 2017. 22-17 Steelers.
I'm going to hold you to that.
I don't really care because my Bears sucking it right now. 3, just terrible, man.
Sorry, buddy. I'm not sorry. I enjoy it.
I'm leaving. I need to
come on back. We're going to talk about where Peyton Manning fits in the history books amongst all quarterbacks.
I feel some argument coming on this one.
Yeah,
there might be some argument.
I hope so.